The political landscape of the 21st century West is increasingly a battle between moral libertarians and morally coercive authoritarians. By understanding what conditions are good or bad for freedom, we can avoid the influence of authoritarianism. Today, I'm going to talk about tribalism and why it is bad for freedom. Tribalism is the number one enemy of freedom and needs to be resisted and opposed at all costs. It's like how runaway inflation is not compatible with a good economy. If you tolerate even a bit too much tribalism, we will soon find ourselves in a major recession of freedom, and it will be very difficult to recover from that.
On a common sense level, there are already many reasons why tribalism is bad for freedom. Tribalism inhibits independent thinking and allows bad ideas to be accepted without critical thinking and vigorous debate. This allows moral authoritarians to push through their policies without the usual level of scrutiny. If tribal echo chambers produce a moral panic, things are even worse, because the overwhelming, emotionally driven demand for immediate action leaves even less time and space for proper scrutiny and debate. This is why historically, moral panics have always served morally coercive authoritarians well, and as a result caused a lot of unnecessary pain and suffering. Tribalism also puts pressure on people to stay in line with the group's consensus, thus having a chilling effect on free speech and freedom of conscience. On a deeper level, tribalism is incompatible with freedom, because it is incompatible with rationality. Rationality is the best defense against authoritarianism, because it can be used to show why the wannabe authoritarians are objectively less moral. Furthermore, free speech, freedom of conscience, and intellectual freedom are conducive to rationality, objectivity, and good order, and are logically upheld and cherished when people are committed to these goals. Tribalism makes all of this impossible, because when people want their team to win, to own the other side at all costs, they can't be truly committed to rationality and objectivity anymore. Free speech and intellectual freedom aren't always good for owning the other side, and they will naturally be swept aside when they become inconvenient for the culture warriors. This is how tribalism, often in the context of a culture war, allows rationality to be defeated and morally unsound authoritarianism to win.